At 45,000 feet, no pilot breathes a broken bar, no cockpit exists a broken bar, and no human fear interferes. This machine can watch you for 24 hours straight, strike from beyond borders, and disappear without a trace. No pilot, no limits. This is Israel's Heron TP, a long-range combat drone that quietly changed modern warfare forever. Hello everyone, welcome to Warvex Intelligence channel. Imagine a weapon that never gets tired, never panics, and never asks permission to cross borders. That is how the era of modern warfare truly changed. While fighter jets dominate headlines, the real power shift happened silently in the sky. Israel's IAI Heron-TP is not just a drone, it is a strategic intelligence and strike platform capable of reshaping entire battlefields without a single pilot on board. What makes this drone shocking is not just its size or endurance, but the philosophy behind it. Designed for long-range dominance, the Heron-TP operates at altitudes where commercial aircraft fly, yet remains nearly invisible to those below. It can loiter over a target area for an entire day, collecting intelligence, tracking movement, and preparing precision strikes without revealing its presence. In modern warfare, information is more powerful than bombs. The Heron-TP was built around this idea. It does not rush, it watches, it waits. And when it acts, the decision has already been calculated thousands of times by sensors, algorithms, and human operators far from danger. This is where traditional air combat ends and unmanned dominance begins. The Heron-TP, also known as the IAI, is one of the largest and most advanced unmanned aerial vehicles ever deployed. Built by Israel Aerospace Industries, it resembles a small turboprop aircraft rather than a conventional drone. With a wingspan comparable to a fighter jet, it is designed for strategic missions, not short tactical flights. What truly sets it apart is endurance. The Heron-TP can stay airborne for more than 24 hours continuously. That means one launch can provide round-the-clock surveillance across borders, coastlines, or conflict zones. While manned aircraft require pilots, refueling schedules, and rest cycles, this drone operates relentlessly. Its high-altitude capability allows it to fly above weather systems and most ground-based threats. From this vantage point, it becomes an eye in the sky, watching supply routes, missile launches, troop movements, and naval activity in real time. Unlike older drones, the Heron-TP is modular. It can carry intelligence payloads, radar systems, electronic warfare equipment, and precision-guided munitions depending on the mission. This flexibility allows commanders to adapt instantly to changing battlefield conditions, making the drone not just a sensor but a decision-shaping weapon. Modern warfare is no longer about who fires first, it is about who sees first. The Heron-TP was designed as an intelligence dominance platform. Its sensor suite includes high-resolution electro-optical cameras, infrared imaging, synthetic aperture radar, and signal intelligence systems. These sensors allow it to see through darkness, clouds, and camouflage. Whether it is tracking vehicles at night or monitoring communications across vast regions, the drone acts as a silent intelligence collector. Every movement on the ground becomes data, every signal becomes a clue. What makes this capability terrifying is persistence. A satellite passes overhead for minutes, a fighter jet stays for hours. The Heron-TP stays all day. That means patterns are revealed, routines exposed, weaknesses identified. In modern conflicts, this level of surveillance can collapse enemy planning before a single shot is fired. Commanders can predict actions, disrupt logistics, and neutralize threats before they fully materialize. This is not reactive warfare, it is predictive warfare. By feeding real-time intelligence directly into command networks, the Heron-TP becomes part of a larger kill chain where detection, decision, and action occur faster than any human-only system could manage. Despite its intelligence role, the Heron-TP is also a combat-capable platform. It can be armed with precision-guided munitions designed for surgical strikes. These weapons allow it to neutralize high-value targets while minimizing collateral damage. Unlike manned aircraft, the drone does not risk pilot lives. This changes political and military calculations entirely. Missions that would once be considered too dangerous can now be executed with reduced human cost. The psychological impact is equally powerful. The knowledge that a silent aircraft may be watching at all times creates constant pressure on adversaries. There is no warning sound, no visual cue, no immediate escape. This combination of surveillance and strike capability transforms the Heron TP into a persistent hunter. It does not need to rush a decision. It waits until the conditions are perfect. When it strikes, the action is precise, controlled, and devastatingly effective. In this way, the drone blurs the line between intelligence gathering and combat operations, a defining characteristic of 21st century warfare. Range is power. The Heron TP was built for long-distance operations far beyond national borders. With satellite communication links, operators can control the drone from thousands of kilometers away. Geography becomes irrelevant. This capability allows strategic reach without forward bases. Nations using such platforms can project influence, monitor threats, and conduct missions without deploying large forces abroad. For Israel, this is critical. Surrounded by potential threats, early warning and deep surveillance provide strategic breathing room. The Heron TP extends awareness far beyond the horizon, offering time as the most valuable resource in warfare. Long-range drones also change escalation dynamics. Because they operate quietly and persistently, they can de-escalate by revealing intentions early or escalate rapidly if required. In essence, the Heron TP turns distance into an advantage rather than a limitation. One of the most important aspects of the Heron TP is integration. It does not operate alone. It feeds data into a larger network of satellites, ground forces, naval assets, and air defense systems. This network-centric warfare approach allows commanders to see the entire battlefield as a single picture. Decisions are faster, coordination is tighter, and mistakes are reduced. When a target is detected, the information can be shared instantly with other platforms, from fighter jets to missile systems. The drone becomes the nervous system of modern combat. This level of integration represents the future of warfare, where individual platforms matter less than the network they belong to. The success of the Heron TP has influenced drone development worldwide. Many nations now prioritize endurance, payload flexibility, and intelligence dominance rather than speed alone. Traditional air power focused on dogfights and bombing runs. Drone warfare focuses on patience, data, and precision. The Heron TP embodies this shift perfectly. Its existence forces adversaries to invest heavily in air defenses, electronic warfare, and counter-drone systems, often at far greater cost. In strategic terms, it is a cost-effective force multiplier. Ethically, drones raise complex questions. Remote warfare distances operators from the battlefield, changing how decisions are made. The Heron TP represents this new reality. Supporters argue it reduces casualties and improves accuracy. Critics warn of over-reliance on unmanned systems. Regardless of opinion, one fact remains: the technology is here to stay. And the Heron TP is one of its most advanced examples. Future upgrades will likely include greater autonomy, eye-assisted target recognition, and improved survivability. The drone will not just observe, it will interpret. As artificial intelligence evolves, platforms like the Heron TP will become even more decisive. Human operators will supervise rather than control every action. This represents a profound shift in how wars are planned and fought. The Heron TP is not just a drone. It is a symbol of how modern warfare has changed, silently, intelligently, and relentlessly. No pilot, no limits. This is the future of air power. If you want more deep analysis on modern warfare, drones, and military technology, subscribe to Warvex Intelligence, like this video, and share it with fellow defense enthusiasts.